Hi guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you my Goodwill haul, the stuff that Eric and I picked up at Goodwill. This was from the last footage video, and then I have just a couple of things like recent eBay listings that I put up. So a lot of this is going to be clothing. Oh gosh, so I have a love-hate relationship with reselling clothes. Obviously there's money to be made in reselling clothes, but I just can't stand listing it. It takes forever to take pictures, dressing my mannequin, undressing my mannequin, taking measurements, that kind of thing. Super duper time consuming, but there was just a lot of good clothing pieces that I just couldn't let sit. So that is a lot of what we got. Now, there were some toys. I'll start with those first because we did not list these. These are the Bakugan toys. I don't really know much about these boy toys, but these were $2.99 a piece, and they're brand new, still sealed. So we got this one. Actually, there's two of these ones, and then there was also this guy as well. So we just picked these up. These will sell right now for, I think Eric was saying, around 20-ish a piece. However, we're going to sit on them for a while and see if the price goes up at all over time. I don't necessarily recommend doing that, but sometimes obviously as a year or so goes by, and then you go back to something that you had brand new, still sealed, whether that's a toy or what have you, there's always a chance that it has gone up in value. That doesn't always happen, but we are going to just hold on to these and see if that happens instead of listing them right now. Another thing that I picked up, and I was debating on this guy, this is a little ceramic red heart. I'm assuming it's a candlestick holder, but it's just a very skinny, thin candle that would fit in there. Double-sided ceramic candlestick holder. I would guess this is probably from like the 90s, maybe late 80s. But I just feel like Valentine's Day stuff, like decor, like the vintage looking decor, is just so hard to find. So I decided to take it. I paid $2.99 for it, and I listed it on auction with a starting price of $12.99. So we'll see. I also picked up this packet of bubble envelopes. These are just little bubble envelopes, but they're pink with little cactuses all over. So there's a good amount here. I don't even know how many there are, but I paid $3.99 for them. So I will just use these for small things like jewelry and stuff like that. So I thought that was a good find. Like I said, a lot of vintage clothing. It just seemed like someone might have had a store and they just donated all of their old stock to Goodwill because a lot of the clothes were new with tags. I was desperately trying to find other shirts by the maker of this shirt here. This is a Richard Stein print on this t-shirt, and it's really cool. He has amazing like artwork, and this says, "Sometimes when you least expect it, life gives you a big ol' sock in the nose." So it's really quite cool, and this is new without tag. Like, it still has that new shirt feel kind of thing. It does still have a plastic barb as well, but then it says Stein on the back, and like I said, he is the artist that made the print on the front. People who have Richard Stein shirts listed, they're listed very high, and there's not many listed because they're definitely harder to find. I paid around, see, Goodwill's clothing, like, it's all different different prices, so I wrote down what some of my tags were. I don't know exactly which tags went with which shirt, but I put $6.99 that I paid for this shirt, and I listed it on auction with a starting price of $99.99. And other, like I said, Richard Stein shirts listed, I mean, I've seen upwards of $300. So definitely a good kind of shirt to find, and I found 2 of these, so that was pretty awesome. I was looking for more, but unfortunately I could only find 2. Go ahead and show you the other one. This one does, or its original tag attached. It says t-shirt by Stein on it. This one is a different print. This one is called Alien Bob. I'll read it to you because it's kind of quite funny. It says, "I am an alien creature. I was sent from another planet with a message of goodwill from my people. The message says, Dear Earth people, when you finally at last destroy your planet and have no place to live, you can come live with us and we will teach you how to live in peace and harmony. And we will give you a coupon good for 10% off all deep dish pizzas too. Sincerely, Bob." So he calls this print Alien Bob. This is probably my favorite. So it looks like that. And I didn't tell you the size. These are both size large. So again, I'd say I paid $6.99 for this shirt. And I listed it on auction with a starting price of $99.99. So I'm hoping to at least get that for these shirts. So we'll see. I definitely think they are worth that much, just considering how harder to find they are. I got this vintage sweater. Again, where's the tag? There is tags attached to like all of these things. This was the original tag here. It looks like this was originally in their store $185. I mean, no wonder it didn't sell, right? That's super expensive. This is a vintage knit cardigan sweater. It has these amazing glass fish buttons all down the front, and it has these embroidered knitted fish on the front and back. This does have shoulder pads, but you can easily clip those out of there. It is a size large, and the brand is called S.G. Morris Designs. So I paid about $8.99 for this sweater, and I put it up as a buy it now for $49.99. That was pretty much the price point I was going with. So we'll see. I don't know. Like, I like picking up vintage clothes, and vintage clothes do sell, but it's just with anything, like you're looking for that specific right buyer who's coming around looking for that specific type of thing. So I'm just not sure how long some of these clothes will sit before they sell. I got another vintage t-shirt, and this one is from 1991. A lot of the times with these vintage graphic tees, you'll be able to find the year like beside a part of their graphic. Another way to tell a vintage shirt is they'll have actual tags. Nowadays, a lot of t-shirts you'll see will just have a printed tag on the back. It won't have an actual like paper tag. And then another thing is people always talk about single stitch shirts, and a single stitch shirt is basically like if you would look at the armband, there is just one single stitch on the armband. So that's pretty much what it means by single stitch. I don't have anything to show as far as like one that's not single stitch, but those are just 2 things you could potentially go by to figure out if your shirt is vintage. But this one here also has a really cool print on it. It's of a lady dressed like a rodeo kind of cowgirl, and it says, still there were times when she thought about packing it all up and moving into town. So really neat. Again, this is a size large. I paid about $8.99 for this one, and I put this one up on auction with a starting price of $49.99 just because it was really cool, and I just wanted to see if it would get any more, if it would potentially get like a bidding war or anything with that. So got this sweater, again brand new with tags. This is by the same company as the fish sweater, the S.G. Morris Designs. This one was originally $99.95. This one's super cool. It's black short sleeve, but it has these like Fruit Loop loops like all over it. They're all around the collar, and then they're all around the bottom as well. So I just thought it was really unique. Again, it has shoulder pads but could be taken out. This one is a size medium. I paid about $9.99 for it, and I put this one up on not on auction. I put it up as a buy it now for $49.99. They had other vintage shirts. I did not buy all of them. I just mainly looked for the ones that I personally thought were the coolest ones. But yeah, there were still a lot there at the thrift store. A lot by this next brand. This is a brand called Cedars. And this one's a size medium. So there was a lot of shirts by this brand still there. And this one is a white short sleeved shirt, and it has all of these embellished candies on it. I thought it was super cool. I didn't realize when I purchased it, but this one does have some marks on it. So I don't know. I did not try to clean this because it still has the tags attached. So I think some Shout would take it out, but I pretty much just listed it as is because I didn't want to take the tags off of it. But this one did have some issue. I paid $7.99 for this one, and again I put it up as a buy it now for $49.99. I just thought that was so unique. Again, shoulder pads, but these ones come out, they're just attached with Velcro, so they come right out. I also got this one. This is a vintage cardigan sweater. So this is a red sweater that has this lace detailing. This is by a company called Cottage Originals. It is a one size fits all. I paid $9.99 for this. I put it up on auction with a starting price of $49.99. This kind of look, this what they call cottage core look, is super popular right now. And the fact that this one is even by a company called Cottage Originals, I was like, yeah, that's a no-brainer. So I went ahead and took that one. I thought that one was really cool looking. So you saw I picked up that wild windbreaker jacket. This is by a company called Sass. It is a size small. Again, new with the tag, original price $100. So this is just a lightweight zip up windbreaker. It's got these bat sleeves, holographic, that iridescent look to it. I mean, this is definitely like early 90s, but this is also like Y2K in my opinion. Definitely with like the iridescent metallic-y type stuff. I mean, I'm just thinking of like P. Diddy music videos and stuff like that, and just like, you remember like the garbage bag video, like they were, or maybe that was Missy Elliott, I can't remember. Anyway, I paid $12.99 for this jacket, and I listed it as a buy it now for $59.99. And this one has like a painted fish on the front with glittery accents and these jewels. So this one's so 90s. I love it. And I believe this one is kind of like a, it doesn't say, but I think it was a big thing back then, sizes being one size fits all or one size fits most. So basically, you know, people liked wearing their clothes baggy. So, you know, if you were a smaller frame, obviously the top would be really baggy on you. And if you were a larger frame, then it would be more fitting. So it could just like accommodate many different sizes. So I think that's kind of like what this one is. This one here I listed as a buy it now for $49.99, and I paid about $8.99 for it. I was really tossing up picking these up, but Eric just was like, go for it. So I found two of these crazy rompers. Again, these are a one size fits most, so baggy on some frames, more form-fitting on others. This one is red. It's got attached shorts, and It's got this crazy puffy paint and bejeweled design all over the front. It's by a company called Beverly Hills Connection. I paid $11.99 for it, and I listed it as a buy it now for $49.99. So we'll see. I wasn't going to get those, but Eric was like, just do it. There was an orange one as well. Same thing, attached shorts, but with a different kind of puffy paint and bejeweled design on it, but also like a one size fits all. So again, $11.99, and I listed as a buy it now for $49.99. So if there's ever like a movie that's looking for clothes and stuff like that, all they need to do is come and shop my eBay store and they can find some vintage clothes. I found this one. This one is vintage. White short sleeve t-shirt. It has a cow on the front. This is by Boynton. I'm pretty sure that's Sandra Boynton, who made like the cat cartoon. It says Pennsylvania, an utterly awesome place to be. I think I have two of these. One is an extra large, and I think I have one in a large as well. Or they could both be extra larges. I'm not sure. Anyway, $8.99 I paid a piece for those, and I listed them as a buy it now for $49.99. That was pretty much my asking price on most of these shirts. Here's another vintage shirt. This one still has the tag attached. It's by Art Tops. This one is from 1992. Again, you want to find the graphic. Underneath the graphic, it has the year. This one is a size extra large, and it has a cat on the front. It says, all I need to know about life I learned from my cat. It says, when in doubt, cop an attitude. Climb your way to the top. That's why the drapes are there. Life is hard, then you nap. Always give generously. A small bird or rodent left on the bed tells them, I care. When you go out into the world, remember being placed on a pedestal is a right, not a privilege. So that is so cute. Paid $6.99 for this one. I did put this one on auction with a starting price of $49.99 just because I didn't see any like it listed. So we'll see. This one I absolutely love. This is just perfection in my opinion. This is a black short sleeved top. Again, brand new with tags. This one is by a company called Mustang Clothing. It is a one size fits all, and it's got this amazing glittery design on the front. It says Beverly Hills. It's got a Rolls Royce on Rodeo Drive, and it's also got the side tie. Do you guys remember these, where you would knot the side of your shirt with these little ties? Oh, I used to love those things. Anyway, I paid $8.99 for this one. I also put this one on auction just because it's so stinking unique. Starting price $49.99. This one also has shoulder pads, but they can be removed. I also got a couple of these, and I think I have different sizes. I think I have a large and an extra large. Large and an extra large. And again, brand new with tags attached. These are by Graffiti. And again, it's another like cat themed shirt. It says, the more people I meet, the better I like my cat. So that one's cute. I really like that one. Should have kept this one really, but I don't have a cat. I grew up with cats my entire life. I'd love to have another cat. Eric is allergic though, but you know, maybe someday. I paid $7.99 a piece for these, and I did list these on auction as well because they were just too cool. Starting price $49.99. Obviously, if they don't get a bid, I'll relist it as a buy it now for that price. Then I got a bunch. I took their whole stock of these things because these are amazing, and I think that they will go over time. These are vintage black crochet dusters. So they're super long. They go down to like your ankle kind of thing. These are really popular back in the day, these dusters. Brand new with the tags. I have 2 size large, 2 size medium, and 1 size small. I paid $9.99 a piece for these, and I put them up as buy it nows for $59.99. These are just so stinking pretty, for one. And two, they have that like gothy, witchy vibe. Like, it just reminds me of something like the girls would have worn in the movie The Craft back in the day. That was like such a popular movie back when I was younger. So yeah, I definitely think this style will always kind of be in style amongst people who like that type of clothing. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me to just take all of those because I do think they will go over time. I did get one piece of clothing for me. I haven't tried it on yet, so there's still a possibility that I'll list it. I paid $7.99 for it, and it is a Lily Pulitzer top. So it just looks like this. It's blue and white with long sleeves. I thought it was cute. Just like a little pullover with like a Kangol pocket in the front. So I got to try it on and everything, but if I like it, then I plan on keeping it, and if not, then it will be for sale, and I'll let you guys know. I do have one other piece of clothing. This did not come from Goodwill. This actually came from an auction. It was just with some stuff that I won, but this is by a company called Madewell. It is a size small. It's just a red sweater. So it was essentially free, really, in the grand scheme. And I listed it as a buy it now for $12.99. That brand seems to do pretty well, Madewell. I never bought anything from them or sold anything from them, but when I looked it up, it did seem pretty popular. Alright, so that concludes the Goodwill stuff. I just have a couple of random things, mainly like auction stuff, that I wanted to share with you. The first thing I have is this vintage kids Tupperware set. I had one of these when I was younger. So it comes with 4 cups, a little pitcher, and some bowls with lids. So it's still sealed. I paid $25 for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $59.99. These do sell well. I once sold a vintage Tupperware kids set before in the past. It was a little different than this one, but they are popular. Speaking of Tupperware, I also won this vintage yellow Tupperware canister set. This is like a nesting thing. They're all in here. I think it's a, I want to say it's a 6-piece set. I'm not entirely sure now. I paid $6 for it, and I listed it as a buy it now for $49.99. I got 3 of these vintage leather bags. These are super unique. I won these off of the Whatnot app. I paid, altogether, I bought 3. They had 3. I bought all of them. Altogether, I paid $34.98 for these. And when I looked it up, I had only found one that sold on Etsy for like $100 some. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take all of them. But it's this, oh my gosh, it's so unique. Brown quilted bag made of leather, and it's got this top carrying handle. It snaps off, so you don't have to use this when you use the bag, but it just looks like this when you open it. So you just carry it by the handle, and you don't have to use the piece that keeps it shut, but it's there. I thought these were really cool. They're obviously vintage, and they are leather, very well made. I just thought they were so stinking unique. So I took them. I listed each one as a buy it now for $89.99. So cheaper than what, you know, they once sold for on Etsy. So we'll see. I thought they were cool. I won these at the auction. This is a 7-piece ceramic mug set. Still in its original box. I mean, look at this, guys. This was originally $2.99 at one point. Can you imagine going into the store and finding something this cool for $2.99. That's amazing. So basically what this is, like I said, it's brand new. It comes with the little mug rack to hold your mugs. And the mugs, there's 6 of them, and they're all owls. How stinking cute are these? Oh my god. I love them. Absolutely love them. So there's 6 of these mugs plus the little rack to hold them. I won these at an auction for $6. No, I won these at an auction for $15, and I have them listed as a buy it now for $79.99. There's one other set listed, but theirs are a different color, and quite frankly, I think the green ones are cooler, and I think they have theirs listed ever so slightly for more. And they're not brand new in the box, so I just thought this was a really cool find. I have this Boyd's Glass 6-piece train set. I do have one of these listed, but it hasn't sold yet. It was a white opalescent one. This one here glows under black light. I mean, super glow. Glow City on these is absolutely beautiful. I don't have my black light down here, but you can go check my listing to see them. They're just, they're so amazing. So these are glass by Boyd Glass. I purchased these at a church yard sale over the summer, and I think I paid $3 for them. I know I didn't pay much. It might have been $5. But I listed these on auction with a starting price of $99.99, and they do have a bid. Some of these Boyd Glass train sets, different colors are worth different amounts. Some are worth more than others. It just depends on the color, basically. And then the last thing I have for this haul is a pair of Birkenstock sandals. These are brand new in the box. They look like this. Beautiful silver metallic double strap sandal. These are a size women's 7 or a men's 5 is the size on these. These came from an auction, and I have these listed on auction with a starting price of $59.99. So that is everything for this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. If you enjoyed the Goodwill video. I feel like it had been a long time since Eric and I went to the thrift store. It was like, I don't know, I feel like I got a lot of great things, but I do feel like a lot of the shelves were bare. I wish that there had just been a little bit more to look at, but can't really control that kind of thing. But it was just a little bit like crazy how empty the shelves were. I just wasn't expecting that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. You had to let me know what you thought down in the comments, and I will see you next time.